So before I pass you over to Jack, who will walk you through the whole process of adding your enhancement requests, just want to say how important it is from our perspective that we are hearing from you. So whether that's going in and posting some new suggestions that you think will save you vast amounts of time and make it more efficient during your day-to-day processes, or if it's just reviewing the list that other users have put in there, please go and do so. It will ensure that we are driving a product and the functionality that will most suit you to give you the best possible experience. So thank you for taking the time to look through this, and please do continue to review other people's comments and chuck in any suggestions whenever you think of them.
So firstly, head to grassrootstechnology.thefa.com and then click the login option at the top. You'll be presented with a couple of ways to log in. Now, firstly, I would say that we'd recommend using one of the social media accounts, so either signing in with your Google, Facebook or Twitter accounts. The reason we'd recommend these is it means you don't have to set up a separate account and you can log in with an existing account. Now, alternatively, if you have raised a ticket before and you know what email address you've used to raise a ticket to the Grassroots service desk, you can click forgot your password. You'll be able to type in your email address and it will reset a password back to that relevant email address. Or alternatively, if you actually know your account details to sign into the knowledge base, you can just type in your email address and password here. Now, be aware these credentials are different to your FA account. That's done on purpose so that if you was ever locked out of your FA account, you can still contact us. Now, once I'm in, I'm going to want to navigate towards the forum page. So we've signed in, we'll click forum. Now we get a whole host of different topics here, but the ones we're looking for are the ones that say enhancement requests. So for at the moment, we've got them under the player registration system. We've got enhancement request clubs portal, enhancement request competitions portal. And you're going to want to click on the relevant topic. Now, once we're in, we can look at other people's ideas. So I can see the pinned post, which will give us all the information about how to get into the knowledge base and how to process any information as you need to. But for example, here we have an idea that's already been submitted. So if I go into this one here, I click on the topic and I can have a look through around medical information. So this person here is suggesting collecting medical information within the new clubs portal. Now I can see this topic here and I can post back. So if I thought it was a great idea, I like this, I can post a comment and leave that below. What you can also do is if I go back and we'll go into this one, for example, is at the bottom of each post, it will say, do you like this idea? Now, if I click here, it will like this option. So for example, if somebody else has posted an idea, you think it's great and you really want it pushing up the backlog, then you can like it. And that will give you the option, or give the product managers the option to review those and see just how popular that item is. And it will help them better prioritize the product roadmap in the future. Now, what we can also do is, if we go back to the enhancement requests here, is we can suggest our own topic. So we can, if we have an idea that we want to suggest, you can actually click start a new topic. So from here, you'll need to type in the title. So new filter for clubs portal, and I want to see online consent. So firstly, it's telling me if there are any matching topics. So if the idea has already been suggested potentially, but from here I can then add in details around my enhancement. I can add in images, I can add in videos or hyperlinks as needed, and I can also attach files. Now, please give as much detail as you can as to your idea. You might need to complete this down here, and then once it's ready, it's all ticked, we can click save. Now, please be aware that there is moderation on the forum. So just to safeguard our users, because anyone can sign in, just to safeguard the people on the site, it is moderated. So it can take 1 to 2 working days for your suggestion to be published. Now from here, once the post has been approved, you can then go back in and review to see the status of that individual request. So we have all of the different options along here. All of these are defined on our knowledge base. So there is a separate article to define them all. But planned effectively means it is planned in the future. We don't have definitive timelines just yet. In progress means that the team are currently working on building that or putting in your request. Deferred means that it's not being taken forward at the moment, but it may be taken forward in the future. It will be re-reviewed. And again, that can very much depend on upvoting. So if you see something in the deferred option that you think should be taken forward, upvote it and it will draw our attention. Implemented, of course, means that that idea has been taken forward and put into the system. And then finally, not taken means that at the moment, that idea isn't being taken forward. So you can filter to see which items are being planned and implemented from the community. So if we just click planned here, we can see that actually that online consent option has been reviewed by the FA's product team, and that is planned for the future. And the FA will comment on this as appropriate to keep you updated, but you can see it's planned. And then we've got one under implemented, for example. So actually the collecting medical information that's being implemented within the system. So you can review through all of the different items and see which ideas are being taken forwards. Now, if you have any suggestions at all, please feel free to come into this new platform, suggest your ideas, and please like any others that you see. Hopefully we'll be able to take as many of these forwards into our new system.